Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Football United TV. I'm your host, Matt King, and I'm joined by very special guests here today. Talk MU is in the house. Matthew from Paris is in the house. Sven from, I'm going to say Amsterdam, but you're not, are you, bro?
Near Amsterdam.
Near Holland.
I'm not from Paris either, but
Let's draw the line. But it's a beautiful hat that you got there, Sven, today with us.
Thank you.
And Ticho's in the house as well, mate. How you doing?
Doing all right, yeah.
You don't
Just
like
graduated today. I like it.
Good. Brilliant. Glad to hear that. How is everybody doing, though? Everyone's really excited about this coming up?
yes,
Excited?
definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. It's just been rubbish like the last week or so without football. I know we've had friendlies, haven't we? But they've been very boring.
Yeah.
So finally some competition. Matthew, start with you first, mate. We're looking at the first game, I think, maybe to start off with tomorrow. What do you make of it? And let me just pull it up for everybody as well so they can see what is going on. What do you think of the first game, mate? You think it's a toughie?
Well, let me put the Euro calendar first, so that I can keep up with
Turkey, Italy tomorrow.
Yes.
Turkey and Italy. It's gonna be a close game, isn't it? Turkey and Italy could be like the official dark horse, and I mean Italy. People act like they have a good shot at it. I wouldn't say so, because they kind of play literal farmers to prepare the Euros, and whenever they played a bigger team, and it was quite long ago actually, they struggled. So they're not a proven squad, but neither are Turkey. So it's gonna be an interesting game to see, like in my opinion, two good dark horses for the Euro, two semi-finalist contenders. I'm not afraid to say it. But yeah, we start off with a great game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what you guys think, but
I think if I was going to put money on them, I'd put money on Italy. I think. I think Italy are going to have a little bit more than Turkey, if I'm honest. So that's what I would pick. It's going to be a good game, like you say.
Italy is very unpredictable. Depends if Immobile decides to show up or not.
Well, I'm guessing
usually he doesn't.
Turkey are a black horse of the competition. I'm hearing that.
Well,
Switzerland as well.
I don't see them as a dark horse anymore, because like 80% of the predictions they make it to the semis or quarters.
Yes, just like Italy.
Call them the dark horse anymore.
Dark horse.
Everyone-
My apologies. Yeah.
No,
I don't know
it's-
why.
Everyone,
Dark horse, black horse. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Go on.
No. Please, Matthew.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that everyone is like, and even I said Turkey could go on to go all the way to the semifinals, but like, in my opinion, they're not making the top two in the group. I would have Italy and Switzerland making the actual top two, because if Switzerland actually beats Wales, they are definitely making the top two, because Switzerland against a big team, they are extremely annoying, and against Italy, they will get at least a point. I mean, I'm telling you, against Italy, they will get a point. That's for sure.
they played 5 at the back, right?
Yeah, and Switzerland are
very tough for
solid.
Italy.
There's a lot of cohesion. The team, like Xhaka, Shaqiri, whenever they play for Switzerland, they are excellent. Like,
And they
actually really good. So
They have Zakaria from Gladbach next to Xhaka, I
No, but
think, or Freude.
they have a very complete squad. Like, there is not one position that is completely lacking. I mean, it's
I would say
excellent. It's absolutely top notch. But for some reason, they play, in my opinion, in my view of football, they play an excellent football. I don't know if you guys remember the game that finished 2-2 against Spain, and they should have won that game. They should have definitely won that game. Then again, they didn't lose. They, for some occult reason, against big teams, Switzerland doesn't lose or doesn't lose often. So yeah, I really fancy Switzerland going at least in the quarters. In my opinion.
Why, Matthew? What players from Switzerland like really draw that out from you? Like
Shaqiri, whenever he plays for Switzerland, Shaqiri is just excellent. I mean, he really is a stand-up player, and that intrigues me because whenever, I mean, for Liverpool, he doesn't play. He barely play a season, and then international break, the man is just incredible. I mean, to me, he is incredible for Sweden.
And they have
So,
a very good defense with Akanji, Elvedi, and Shear. 3 great centre backs.
they have a decent keeper. They have a decent midfield. Again, Xhaka is a great player, especially when he plays for Sweden. And maybe,
right?
yeah.
He's
No,
great.
they're great team. Turkey, I don't know much about. I mean, I've read like the billion of Instagram posts that were published and calling them the official dark horse season. Yeah, they have decent team, but I mean, defense like it's not that great.
I think that they are a bit overhyped because they beat Netherlands and Burak Yilmaz is their striker. Those two
Yeah,
make them.
but like the Netherlands, they're
you're
not
shit.
in my. I mean, you guys are shit. Yeah, sorry, but
You haven't got Van Dijk, have you, Holland? Right? He's out, and Van der Beek is out as well now.
I don't think Van der Beek would have played anyway.
yeah, because he barely played that season. But is De Ligt fit, by the way?
Yeah, probably he's gonna make it first game.
Okay, that's a plus always. Who do you have as a keeper? Like the main
Well,
keeper?
Citizen got COVID 2 weeks ago, and then
Yeah.
the board decided to not take him because he's fit already, so it's a weird choice. We got Tim Krul from Norwich, Stekelenburg from Ajax, and Bizot from AZ.
Okay, so going on to Holland, where are Holland? Here we are.
Group C.
Group C. Can we click on that? Absolutely not. We can't. We can click on the Netherlands though. Why can't I click on Group C? You absolute bastardos. Right.
Let's just have it like this.
North Macedonia, Ukraine, and Austria.
I don't think that we will top the group. I think that we will struggle against Ukraine.
You guys are definitely topping the group. You guys are definitely topping the group.
I think Ukraine first, Netherlands second,
For real.
Austria third.
Thank you, Talk. I've got Ukraine in the accumulator. So that's a good shout.
I think that we will struggle in the first game against Ukraine because it's new, a big tournament, a lot of young players with their first big tournament because we haven't been in a big tournament since 2014. Yeah. So it's the first one for Frankie, De Ligt, Gravenberg, Weghorst, all the first tournament. I think we will struggle against Ukraine. They could beat us or we will draw. Then we will have a tough game against Austria and we have to smash Macedonia.
Now, Austria, truthfully, except if things start to go well for them, you're going to absolutely smash them.
I think that Ukraine.
The last time they played a semi-decent national team, I don't remember which one was it. Wasn't it Denmark? They got smashed 4-0 or 4-1.
You can click on Austria, maybe to see the last game.
Yeah. On who?
Like literally, the last game they played against a decent team, they've been smashed, like absolutely destroyed.
Netherlands.
No, Austria.
Austria.
Let's have a look.
Let's see. It was Denmark. Look at Denmark.
Denmark beat them 4-0.
Yeah, 4-0 for Denmark, and against England, it could have been way worse.
True.
Could have been way worse.
Against Slovakia isn't great either.
No. Can you go on Transfermarkt and show the people in the stream their team? Because I'm on it actually, and their team is excellent. Like anyone who Austria.
Matthew, do you want to share your screen?
Go. Do it. I'd rather you doing it.
Matt, you can go to the Euro site and see the squads. I think that's easier.
Okay, let me have a look here.
I'd rather you doing that.
So you want
to go to the Slovakia game and click on the squads. That's also an option.
Would have been better to go on Transfermarkt to see the depth because they actually have a bench. But it's all good, yeah. Wait, look at this squad. I mean, that's basically Bundesliga 11, or the Bundesliga 11 B team. Like that's a great team. I mean,
Alaba, Arnautovic, Sabitzer, Schlager is a great from Wolfsburg.
No, I mean nobody can prove that wrong. There's Leimer, there's Dragovic, Lazaro.
I didn't know Alaba was Swiss. Austrian. Sorry, I didn't know he was Austrian.
Who?
Who?
But Alaba, I thought he
Yeah,
played for Spain. See, I learned something
No,
new.
but it's their coach. Like, I forgot his name, but I don't like how he set up the team. Don't like it really. I would like to have them going far, but truthfully, it's very, very unlikely.
They will probably beat Macedonia and get in the best third.
Third, yeah. Like I would have Netherlands at first, then Ukraine, then Austria, then North Macedonia. Like you could genuinely see Austria finishing last. It's genuinely a possibility because if they draw against Macedonia and Macedonia somehow gets a win against Ukraine or the Netherlands, like a scrappy 1-0 win, Austria are in trouble. Like definitely. But then again, things could start to go well for them, and they could finish second. You never know. Like just looking at the sheer quality, they could finish second.
It's a very unpredictable group because Ukraine are always decent on big tournaments. It's our first big tournament in 5 years, so it's.
I mean, that was the Nations League. You went quite far in the Nations League in 2019.
Yeah, but we had a better coach than De Boer.
True. I'm looking at the Ukrainian squad, and it's
Malinovsky is great.
It's kind of the same as Sweden. Like, it's not a great squad on paper, like an excellent squad. Like Austria is a great squad. Ukraine doesn't have a great squad, in my opinion. But looking a bit at how they play, etc., they play well.
It's a pretty decent team. We've seen Zinchenko, Malinovsky.
It's average, but on the minus side, in my opinion. It's like
Yarmolenko always shows up for them.
Few players here from Shakhtar Donetsk as well, with Zubkov and Marlos.
And a lot of Dynamo Kiev players.
It's not bad by any means, but it's kind of the team that, for some reason, I'm not an expert in national teams, so I don't know. But people in the chat you guys may answer me. But it's kind of one of those national teams that whenever they play together, they are a great group of lads.
Yeah, the thing is, I think that like 75% of the squad is from Dynamo Kiev and Shakhtar, so they know each other very well.
That helps. Definitely.
Teacher, your internet sucks. I know how you feel, mate. I really do know how you feel. It's painful, isn't it? It really is.
Yeah.
Are you there, mate? Though.
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool, mate. What are you making of Group A?
Group A. I'm predicting Italy to go first.
Yeah.
I know it's interchangeable between Switzerland and Turkey for me. Any of them could be second. It depends on the results they get. I'd have Switzerland second, as it stands there. Switzerland second, Turkey third, Wales fourth.
So as it is right now, alphabetical order.
If you're Welsh,
I think I agree with you.
If you're Welsh and you're watching, apologies, but you probably might finish fourth in that group.
Most likely.
Most likely, and that's unfortunate because they did so well in the last one. Okay, so we've wrapped that up on Group A. We think Italy's going to succeed; they're going to go through, and you're saying Switzerland as well, right?
Yeah, it really depends.
So in that,
honestly, Italy finishing first isn't a certitude. Like Italy could genuinely finish third as well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Italy, they haven't played a team of the caliber of Switzerland and Turkey in their previous games, so they could genuinely finish third.
They have a great defense, a great midfield. It generally depends on how their attack will play.
Yeah,
exactly. Goal scoring is tough.
They have a great keeper as well.
They have a great midfield.
Yeah. Italy midfield is like incredible.
So looking at Group B, guys, then Belgium, Denmark, Finland, Russia. How do you?
It's wrapped up. Like, it's for the two first place. It's wrapped up. Like, only the third place, whether it is Russia or Finland. What do you guys think?
Well,
first Belgium,
Russia is always somehow great in big tournaments.
Yeah, I would have Russia finishing third as well.
I mean, Finland doesn't have that notable of squad.
Yeah.
Golovin is pretty decent from Monaco.
Cheryshev, and you got Zhirkov, who used to play for Chelsea.
Chuba always scores. Juba
I
is
mean,
great.
when you remember like their 2018 World Cup run, it was a group that really worked extra hard for each other, and defensively they're solid. They will score that one goal to get a scrappy 1-0 win. It's a good group.
Denmark are my dark horses for the tournament. I predicted them to face Switzerland in the round of 16.
Denmark, Switzerland. I think Switzerland goes through.
Well, I predicted Denmark, and then they face Ukraine. Well, I predicted Denmark again, and then Portugal. And I think they can beat Portugal if they have a good day. So I made them. They made it to the final.
Beating Portugal. The Denmark aren't really that solid defensively. Switzerland beating Portugal or France, that would be a possibility. But Denmark, I think Denmark is like that team that is excellent against smaller teams. Like,
they have less.
Yeah, they have. I'm not saying they have a bad team, but in my view, I struggle to see them being that great against big teams. I might be wrong.
Well, it's a semi-final. Everything can happen. If they
make it can happen, ain't that right? Talk. You think the same, mate? Like, do you think this is a tough group here on Group B?
I think we can all agree that Finland is dropping out.
Oh, Talk's gone. He'll be back in a minute.
Yeah, is there any great
sorry.
Oh, he's here. Hang on.
I was muted. I didn't realise I was muted. Sorry.
He was talking to himself.
Yeah, I was. Finland. Yeah, I agree. Finland are going to be the sort of down there in fourth. But I've got a funny feeling with Russia because, like you were saying, like the way they work hard, they're a very, very proud team. They will just work and work and work and work. So I think I don't know. It's going to be Belgium, Denmark, and Russia top three. But let's have it right. How that pans out could be.
I think that they will all go through.
Yeah, I don't see because we know Belgium have got the talent, but have they got the right? Have they got the right manager and system?
On Steven's stream last Tuesday, Belgium are my like flops. I don't think that their defense is that great because it's an average of 33 years old, I believe, and their manager is.
But like look at the Italian defense, like it's still Bonucci Chiellini.
Yeah, but their manager has a 30% win rate with Belgium.
When it comes to this tournament, I think we're going to see a lot of what happens in the Premier League in terms of like teams like Manchester City's and Liverpool's, and even to a certain extent Man United's, where it's okay having loads of possession and stuff, and when you get into that final third, if you start dawdling and the other team are in your face, you can easily and very quickly be dispossessed and countered on rapid, and you're in all kinds of shit. And I think we're going to see a lot. I think we're going to see a lot of that happening because I don't know which teams are really I can point my finger to and say that they're going to be out and out ruthless once from back to front, getting that ball to the final third and being ruthless in terms of, just going for the throat and making things happen quick. I think that's going to be I think that's for the teams that are going to do well in this tournament. I think that's what's going to happen for them.
Is Adnan Januzaj? He's actually playing in the squad.
Let me see.
It's a flop. He flopped for us. He was terrible.
Let me see. He is not in the squad. No.
Why is he here? Why is he even here? Okay. Never mind that then.
Belgium having an average age in the defense of 33. It seems wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Alderweireld is old. Vermaelen is old. Boyata is 30 plus. Vertonghen is 30 plus. Don't think Denier is that young.
He's 26, I believe, and Castagna is pretty young.
I don't know if they see him as a defender.
What about Finland, guys? Like, what we think?
I've looked at their team, and it's not looking great. I mean, I'm on transfer marks, and I mean, Teemu Pukki aside,
Chris is waiting.
Oh, he's here. There he is.
Hey guys, I think, yes, Chris. I think Finland. I mean, yeah. I think they're going to give it a go, aren't they? But I think they're going to be. It's going to be far too easy for the opposition to play a start. What's the word? You know, the system, that the patterns of play.
Well, I think
easily get
very defensively. So it will be tough for some.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of Glenn Kamara from Rangers?
He's pretty decent.
He played well in the Europa League, what I've seen.
He's a great player, isn't he?
And they also have Jensen from Brentford. He's pretty decent as well.
On Radecki, they have a decent keeper, but
And
what's concerning for Finland, they just lost to Estonia.
But you see as well, this is what I was getting at. It's like if this Finland team are going to do that and they're going to defend stoutly, and with like 100% concentration throughout, and rely on a kind of a break, we might well see an upset. You might just see an upset because, like I say, if teams dawdle too much, you know, and we know that can be very draining. That's one thing as a footballer. You're playing and you dawdle, you know, the ball's slow, smooth, slow. It drains you because you're so full of excitement. You're so full of like verve and energy to want to get the ball and get something done with it. You know, when it's
basically
all slow
complacency against these small teams could happen. Like you can be confused.
It could be, and I mean, I don't expect Finland to do anything major, you know. But I mean, there could be a bit of an upset. You never know. Imagine if Finland beat Belgium.
It's still the Euros. You never know.
I'm looking a bit
this is the thing.
I'm looking a bit at the Russian squad, and their captain, I'm gonna butcher the name, but Artem Dzyuba. He's signed a great season. 27 games, 20 goals, 8 assists.
He always scores for Russia.
Yeah, that was.
He's a beast when he plays for the Russian team as well.
Yeah, just saying, but that was kind of my point. Is in that the team is just more hardworking. It's gonna be better defensively. It's gonna score a bit more goals than Finland. Russia is just going to be Finland, but slightly better.
Russia have some. I think Russia have some standout players in Dzyuba and Golovin.
Yes, and Russia, they're a great team. They could be like an upset. They could cause. Just finishing that one sentence.
They could cause Belgium second place, maybe.
Probably not.
Surprise.
Then again, they could be that one side that causes more than one upset. Like they could genuinely.
I mean, they could help Denmark finish first in the group.
That won't happen in my opinion. Like Finland is definitely gonna finish fourth, but I could see Russia. I could see Russia finishing second. Honestly, it's a possibility. Not saying that will happen, but it's a possibility.
Just going to shout out a few comments quickly. Anthony says, "Big up Charlie and Stephen, boss Matt." Not boss. I'm not the boss. Trust me, I'm not. He's the boss. He's the boss man. Big up to the panel. Big up to Anthony. Charlie says, "Sorry, mate, I'm not in at the moment, but when I'm back, I will join." Hopefully you will, bro, because we are going to try and keep it short and sweet, under an hour. So thank you, mate, if you can make it. Anthony again. Matt, how do you think Scotland will do? We'll get on to Scotland when we get down to that group. We are going through the groups one by one. LOL, Anthony. This is exactly what I'm thinking. Talk, don't you worry. I predicted Germany and Croatia final.
And I predict these two to flop. So yeah, I mean, Germany and Croatia, both of them, they are like I meant some groups, I would say, of most favorite, less favorite, and they would be like Germany in my third or even fourth group alongside Croatia. There's no way on earth either one of those two teams even make it to the semis. They're not making it to the semis. Neither of those two. And you could include Spain. Croatia and Spain are not making it to the semis.
I remember what happened to Germany in the World Cup against South Korea, and it was Son, wasn't it? The open goal.
Crucified them quite literally. Yeah.
That's what you want to watch football for, isn't it? Like,
this is what I'm getting at with Russia. Like, Russia will be a team that will. They're so organised and so, you know, concentrated, and I think they're going to be a real problem for teams. I really do.
A team like let's take England, for example, or Italy. If they face Russia, they have a really big chance of going out.
Yeah,
I think that Belgium will struggle against Russia and Denmark as well.
Belgium as well. France, I wouldn't necessarily say so. I mean, yes, but less than others. Less than others.
Belgium struggled against Wales last time round. So yeah, I'm going to be with you on the Belgium thing.
Yeah, Belgium probably won't have De Bruyne in the first games, so maybe not around Russia as well. That will be crucial.
Yeah. When you're letting Robson Kanu score the winning goal against you, it's quite disappointing, isn't it? I just want to shout out as well, Lily from Colombia. Mi amor, ¿cómo estás?
Yes, greetings from Colombia. Greetings.
New subscriber, good vibes. Do some of that. Thank you so much, Lily. S Feetly TV, big up, mate. Sorry I can't make it. What are you doing, Stephen? What are you doing, sir? You're always late.
I don't think he's feeling well, mate.
Well, then shouts out to Stephen. I hope you're watching, bro. Smash a like, and when you're on, is he on live later? Talk.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be tomorrow.
Well, bro, we're all supporting you, mate. We're your good friends, mate.
Yeah.
And please do get better and hit the dislike. Hit the dislike, mate. I know you're going to do that. Because you're the boss, you can do what you want. You're the boss of this whole thing, Stephen. Trust me.
Yeah, he's my boss.
He's your boss. The big boss man. Ethan, big up the panel. Sorry, I skipped that one. Belgium, okay. They have Benteke and Bats.
But why?
Yeah. Bench players. And Rob says, any good players in Brazil?
No. Excuse me.
What?
Yes, there's a few great players in Brazil, but that has nothing to do with Euros, unfortunately.
It doesn't. So tune in on Saturday when we do the Copa America, and we're doing the same thing there. Yeah. So tune in on Saturday, Ethan. Yeah. I think maybe he might mean, is there any good players from that nation in Brazil? I don't know whether that would happen. It's quite a long way to go for European players to go to South America.
Well, Copa America starts on Sunday.
That's right. Yes, Sven, we got the show on Saturday about it.
I did say something quite outlandish last night, which was I put England in the final.
Oh, are you from England?
No. Hold on. Only if, though, we play a 3-4-2-1 and he picks the right players for that forward line. I think if we go too defensive, we're gonna get done. But I think if we go for a more attacking sort of setup and have the wing backs and the right back, left back, whatever you want to call them, flying up, supporting. I think we've got enough pace and trickery in there to bamboozle any of them teams. I really do. And again, for me, it's going to be a case of, all right, you score, we'll score too. I think if we try this going into this tournament, trying to say, oh, well, let's defend stoutly and then try and counter attack. No, not going to work. I'll tell you that for now. Won't work. Can't hear you, Matt. Amateur.
Sorry, my microphone. So we're going to get onto that talk. We will. Just to quickly look again on Group C. What do you think of Group C? I know we said.
We already kind of said it. So Netherlands or Ukraine probably finishing first and second. And then Austria, then North Macedonia. Austria could finish fourth, as we said. If North Macedonia gets lucky,
what's saying about them? Is this the first time they've been in the Euros?
No.
Oh, as Macedonia, yes. Yugoslavia before.
Oh, Macedonia. My bad. Oh, Macedonia. I don't. Pandav's a legend.
Yeah, Chris, go on. Tell us about that.
Pandav's a legend. He's pretty good. Alioski, I think he's in the Prem. Everyone knows who he is. Okay, I guess. Elmas is the standout player, in my opinion, if you go up.
And Bardi.
Pandev is just like Shaqiri for Switzerland. Whenever he plays for North Macedonia, he's great.
And his Bardi is great.
And he's bang average for Napoli sometimes. But when he plays,
I don't see them getting anywhere. I'm afraid. Sorry, it's not happening.
I mean, for the bands, you never know. They beat Germany, guys.
Talk had his money on South Macedonia, but they didn't make it.
I mean, they might win against Frank de Boer's Netherlands.
Just as Sven's gonna say, it's not impossible to see Netherlands losing to North Macedonia.
Is that true, Sven? Is that true?
It's possible.
Yeah, look at that.
Defense is so bad under De Boer.
It's not impossible.
Insane.
It really
Take no
depends.
notice, mate, because it could happen to England as well if we played them, mate.
But
We played them
De
wrong.
Boer is a ship manager for us.
No, but like De Boer is twice as shit as Southgate, even thrice
both
as
are
shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Both shit.
No, both are dreadful, but somehow De Boer is even worse.
I don't know if he's even worse.
What kind of system are you going to be playing, Sven? Sorry.
Five
I
at
never
Five at the
the
back.
Boers decided this week that we are playing 5 at the back.
So 5 what?
Yes.
5.
Wow.
We have either Stekelenburg or Tim Krul in goal.
Hmm.
Decent keeper, nothing special, both. And then Denzel Dumfries on the right. But he never plays as a wing back, so it's interesting to see how he does. And the same for Wijndal on the left. And then we have De Ligt,
Is it
De Vrij, and probably Daley Blind or Nathan Ake next to them on the left.
5-3-2.
Yeah. Well, that's how he played last 2 friendlies, so it will be weird if he changes the formation. And then I hope
What
he
was the
plays.
scores? What was the scores in the last
We
2 friendlies?
beat Georgia 3-0, and Tigo help me.
And what's the
Scotland,
what's
2-2.
what's the like the turnover from defence to attack like? Is it quick? Is it kind of
The fullbacks are
you
very quick and both pretty decent with crossing and pretty decent in the attack. But we have.
well? Do you know what? Actually, that goes back to what I said before about if a team like if Netherlands do that and do it stoutly and well, and then you get teams in front of you that sort of dawdle and you pinch the ball, you know.
If the Boer somehow manages to let it work, we have a pretty decent midfield with Frankie de Jong, Wijnaldum, and then probably, hopefully, Gravenberg and not De Roon.
There's
Depay and Weghorst up top.
There's an interesting quote from Frank de Boer. I don't know if it's true because I didn't hear it live, but Sven will probably confirm or infirm. But apparently, he said that Cruyff would turn in his grave looking at his team. And I find that quite funny, actually. Is it true, Sven? Did you see
I don't know. Well, the team on paper looks sick. Depay,
I mean,
Weghorst,
not only on paper.
yeah,
Because on paper it looks unbalanced and rather inconsistent in terms of depth and actual first team choice. But when you look at how the team play, it's even worse somehow. I don't get the point of appointing Frank de Boer. Wasn't there an interruption? Wasn't there anyone else? Like I reckon Bergkamp actually has some experience as a coach. So I mean,
I don't know why we chose De Boer.
maybe
Big up Solo in the chat right now. Sorry, just wanted to shout that out. Man United
Yeah,
agenda.
big up Solo.
Big up the Man United agenda on Monday. Mr. B, Kahunde,
Hyundai.
everybody else. Go check them out.
Matt's doing his Matt started nearly rapping again.
Yeah, back to rapping.
Yeah. Matt, your mic's muted, mate.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Just continue without me.
Okay.
I'm here.
There you go.
I wanted to say we wanted to look at the next group, the most important
Group
group.
D. Oh, that's an interesting group.
Good. It is right. It's very.
Can you scroll down a little bit so we don't have the comments overlapping the screen share?
I think that Scotland will go further
Check
than England.
Set the comments down, Matt.
Yeah, okay. No,
I'll do
it's all right now.
There you go.
Croatia, Czech Republic, England,
I
Scotland.
can't hear you, Matt. You're still muted.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
The mic's gone now.
I know.
There you go.
There you go. You're back.
What do you think of this one? Scotland will go further this tournament than England.
No, definitely not. Absolutely.
No, I don't think they'll go. No, I don't think that.
Matt is fuming. Matt is absolutely fuming.
I think
Look at it. Scotland will go further than England. What the
Did
fuck?
he say? Hold on. Can you put him full
Wait, let me
screen
explain.
again?
Let me explain.
Put Sven's full screen. No. Hold on. Put Sven's full screen again.
Yeah, go
Say
on.
it again, Sven.
No.
Say it again, slowly.
Scotland will go further than England this tournament.
Yeah, explain yourself before we laugh
I
at
think
you.
that England will drop out in the round of 16 and that Scotland will make it to the quarters.
Yeah, that's a dreadful opinion. And I'm not even
No.
English. And that is dreadful.
Scotland's aren't even.
I think that Scotland will go through out of the
No,
group.
no, they won't.
No.
I think that they will.
No.
No.
I think it's going to be England first, Scotland second,
Scotland second.
Croatia third. Yeah, Croatia third, and
Do
Czech
you
Republic
think
fourth.
Croatians
I mean,
are some clowns?
England aside, we can all agree that second, third, and fourth place, it's gonna be scrappy. It's gonna be shit. Like Croatia are dreadful. Scotland, they are Scotland, and Czech Republic. I mean, it's Czech Republic. So
Matthew, I mean,
Can I go one more time?
Yes, please. Go on. Let me get you in solo.
I predict England to finish first in the group, and they will face Portugal in the round of 16, and they will lose.
Yeah.
Then I predict Scotland to finish second, and they will face Poland, and that's a 50-50 game for me.
But you know what? This thing over these teams.
I
like
disagree.
England-
Poland are better than Scotland, and I'm ready to fight for that.
Lewandowski.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
Well, like Lewandowski, Milik, they have a great keeper in Chesney. I mean, it wasn't his best season, but on paper,
Did anybody
it's like,
watch?
Hmm?
Did you watch the game between Poland and Russia?
No, I
Did
haven't.
anybody watch it?
I
It was
haven't.
the friendly just
I
before.
haven't.
Just before the. It was last week. I can't remember what day it was, but it was a cracking game. Absolutely cracking game.
Well, it
No,
took-
Scotland can easily lose against Poland or finish fourth as well. But like in my prediction, they make the quarters, and England drop out in the round of 16.
Oh,
Scotland-
I didn't say no.
This
Didn't
is
say
no
North
way.
Macedonia.
that's true. He said South Macedonia, not North. Sorry. They're not,
No.
even,
Lewandowski saw it.
they're not even in it, but they probably got more chance. Are they actually? Is there a
Yeah.
actual South Macedonian team?
No.
No, because it doesn't exist.
But why would you call it North if there isn't a South?
Okay, so because actually,
Because Greece.
okay, so time for me to speak.
Yeah.
So historically,
You can use your history degree.
yeah, I'm gonna use my history license. So in like I don't even remember what time exactly it was, but 500 years before Jesus Christ, Macedonia was part of the or took a huge role in the Greek how do you say it, like the Greek expansion all the way to Asia with Alexander the Great, and nowadays Greece, the Greeks kind of I would say revindicate the history of this region of Macedonia as part of their history. So when the country, I think it was the Republic of Macedonia, or like just Macedonia, wanted to actually be independent, they wanted to name themselves Macedonia, but the Greeks said, "Fuck no, because we are technically the Macedonians, you aren't." So there was kind of the deal became like, we're gonna be North Macedonia, and they became North Macedonia. I explained it like shit, but it's extremely political. And if there's any Greek in the chat, he's gonna agree that they don't like each other. It's kind of a hate situation. So yeah, that was about it.
Oh,
Steven!
there's my boss.
Oh, we got someone in controversy.
Oh,
There's
the
there's the
goat.
boss.
I was trying to take a break. I was trying to be nice and take a break because I'm not well today, and I hear Scotland bullshit.
That's got him up. That's woke you up on it, son.
Yeah, I know Southgate's shit. He's not that shit.
Actually,
me
it
tell
doesn't
you this.
click to get Stephen on here.
I'll tell you this: William Wallace is coming back over the board at a sort of long shanks, I'll be telling you.
I'm sorry. There is no way Scotland's going further than us.
He's going to need some beef
No.
shakes if he wants to beat us.
I know Southgate's terrible, but you're taking the mick.
Yeah, there's level to this shit. Honestly, I really
On a serious note,
Hey,
hold on. On a serious note, sorry, Matt. Sorry, hold on.
Hang on. You can talk. Hang on. Just let me show it, and then please continue. There you go. Look, there's the Scotland team. Talk. Continue.
There's some good players in that Scotland team. There really is. There's some really good players in that team.
It's just
Yeah,
pretty
got better guys.
I mean, it's
You
can
know,
compare it to
Son's not
England.
being serious. He's just sending you guys on a wind up.
Oh, I know that. But what I'm saying is, on a footballing terms, of just in the tournament. That's why I said put Scotland second.
And anyway, we're just having this woeful debate because some Dutchman actually said that Scotland could go further than England, which is just nonsense. So
if they beat Poland in the round of 16.
no, but they're not going to beat Poland anyway.
They're not
What
even
are
getting
the
out of the group.
What are the actual chances of Scotland actually even going through?
Yeah, it was Serbia. They beat Serbia, who are quite a decent team, to be fair. With some of the players that they've got, you'd have expected them to probably make it. They were the team at the end of that game that had their hands in their heads going. Mitrovic was like, I've missed that penalty. Like, I can't believe I missed the penalty and we're not going through.
Matt, there is a reason why Foden's cut his hair like Gascoigne.
Oh, hang on. Go on. I'm putting you on free for this. Go on.
There is a reason why he's cut his hair like Gascoigne.
Why?
They're going to do exactly what they did 20 years ago. 20 or 30 years ago. 96. It's all over again. Beautiful. Right, and Scotland are going to love every minute of it.
No. I said, what did I say last night? I put England in the final.
Yeah, no, you're talking too far. Okay.
No,
That's deluded.
England, I would say they're gonna go to the semi-finals alongside France, and they're gonna be like, in my opinion, there's gonna be two relative underdogs. Like there's gonna be, I really think England like Switzerland of all country, and then they're gonna be like either France, and then Portugal or someone else, maybe Belgium.
The only reason I can see Scotland going further is if they get a shit draw in the next round if they go through.
Yeah,
if they finish third, they're not making through.
I put England first in the group, and they face Portugal in my bracket, and then Scotland faces Poland.
I mean, you said it 3 times, but it's not because you repeat it many times that it's gonna become true. That's my point. It's not gonna happen.
I think I have to. Maybe
I really hope it happens now.
I want to ask Chris Paul first, like, you know, from an outside perspective, because obviously there's 3 England fans in here. Chris, what do you make of the England team that they picked, especially Jude Bellingham at 17/18 years old, coming into his first ever major tournament? Is that a bit too hasty, or do you think he's ready?
No. Did you see him play in the Champions League against Man City? He was their best player with the likes of Haaland on the pitch as well. He has the Champions League experience. He's gone to the quarterfinals, and he's been starting almost every Bundesliga game. He's been so good, and I actually want him to start. I love Jude Bellingham.
I don't think he will start.
I don't think I've ever heard a player talk that young to be put into the starting lineup. I mean, you had Theo Walcott, and he wasn't even used, was he? And you have Rooney at 18. Is this like a step too far, like to have him in at this age? But I agree.
He's not like one of those youth players who's only played like a few minutes in the Premier League. He has Champions League experience against one of the best teams in the world, Man City, and he scored against them. He could have gotten 2 goals against them if that referee wasn't an idiot. He's been so good.
Yeah, I see blaming the ref.
I agree.
Didn't you not see that goal?
No. But I agree with you. Just kind of funny, but yeah.
Your French humor, isn't it?
Oh, here he is.
The only problem we've got is this Mr. Southgate is deciding on.
Yeah, that's the only problem. You have a very good squad.
No, we're not. We're picking players that are injured. I can't stand managers that pick players that are injured.
Is anybody else?
Squad if Southgate actually picked the best English players.
I'm still upset that James Ward-Prowse is in the squad.
Exactly.
Yeah, for example.
I love James Ward-Prowse.
Talk's not happy about that. Talk, why?
No, I can't. You're all breaking up really badly. That's why I left and come back in.
Oh.
Is anybody else? Am I breaking up, or is it clear?
It sounds fine. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's great.
Everybody sounds like really like that.
No, it's you, definitely you.
That could be the beer talking, mate, for some of us. I don't know, like anybody else has had a drink. But
Excuse me, what are you trying to make me out as?
A robot. Hold on. I think for the Bellingham thing, the question with the Bellingham and that, I think, you know what, we've got to fill the squad up. We've got to give these kids the responsibility of being in a squad and, you know, being behaviour and all that kind of stuff. But I don't see him starting. It's going to be we know who it's going to be. It's going to be the main spine of that squad. It's going to be the ones that start. The obvious ones, as long as they're not injured.
Nick Pope's picture looks like a bloody mugshot in jail, doesn't it? That one.
I can't hear you, man.
It's like he's had a fight the night before. Look, bloody hell. Tammy Abraham, he can't be in the squad, can he?
No, I can get the squad up.
Bloody Google, I tell you.
No. You're looking up just Google, so you're looking up all English players.
Yeah,
Can we not talk about England a lot? It's bored.
We are going to move on to Czech Republic and Croatia quickly and have a look at their players too.
Czech Republic has Souček, Kufal. They're decent.
We have
Patrick Schick, yeah.
And Adam Hlacek, he's like 16 or 17. He's great.
Yeah, 18.
Vidra's okay,
18.
I guess.
18, yeah.
Vidra's okay.
I think they will finish bottom.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Try this one.
I mean, you could see them third. Could possibly.
They could cause an upset. It could be like kind of a Russia,
Russian vibe. Like they have few good players.
Russian move. Yeah, they have some great players. They could be some good Croatian, great synergy. Could happen.
Next
Do I think it will happen? I don't know.
Who do you think will start goalkeeper for them?
Probably
Vaclik or Pavlenka?
Probably Vaclik. Pavlenka is really good with Werder Bremen. And Vaclik played the Sevilla games in La Liga, I think.
Moving on because we lost Matt. No,
Matt is
it's kind of.
We are stuck on Czech Republic now for the next
one. What is there to say on the Czech Republic? What can we do about what can we say now about the Czech Republic? What does it say?
Just go on to Croatia and leave the screen.
Or else, Sven, can you do a quick?
I think that the Czech Republic will make the final. No, they will be fourth, I think. Maybe cause an upset against.
I know the Greens are legal in Amsterdam, but I didn't expect you to use it.
I'm joking, mate.
This is
Croatia, they actually have a pretty decent score, to be fair.
Yeah, they have a good keeper. Livakovic is great.
Truthfully, I think people are underestimating them because everyone's act like they're completely washed and completely dreadful.
They got lucky.
Orsic, Kovacic, Modric.
Yes, but they aren't that bad, are they?
Brekalo.
That's at least a decent plus team. It's like a
Kramaric is there, Kovacic is there, Perisic. They have some decent players.
He's great.
Yeah, it's
Kaletakar is also pretty decent.
Yes.
Solo.
Come on.
Cyril, what do you mean they're going to be
Scotland?
Oh. What a dreadful opinion.
It's going to be a fight. Is it going to be a fight?
It's the Euros. Did you predict Greece to win it in 2000 whatever? I forgot the year.
6 out of 4.
Yeah, but Greece isn't like Scotland. Greece in 04 was kind of like Russia. So if you're actually saying to me that Russia is going to win the tournament. I mean, I would say that is nonsense, but that's not 100% unrealistic. Scotland, that is absolutely impossible. That is never going to happen. But I could imagine Russia beating France, like on a lucky penalty session. But can anyone imagine like Scotland beating France, or Scotland beating England?
Shea Adams masterclass.
No.
No, joking.
No.
Well,
That's impossible.
Bargav thinks the old days, Poland is going to snipe.
Yeah, they could. They do a surprise takedown of a big team.
Poland, it's kind of like Austria. They have a great team. They have an excellent team on paper, but it just doesn't seem to work.
I mean, if Lewandowski just turns up and scores like a fucking hat-trick, you never know.
No, but they have decent midfielder. They have decent defense. Everything is at least decent plus. But
And they have one world-class striker, the best striker in the world.
I put it my socks.
Steve, do you agree?
No.
Should he if Scotland goes further? But should
Anthony, live on stream.
Can we do a stream of that, Stephen, on your stream of Anthony? If Scotland
Yesterday on the Man United agenda, I said that if England reach the finals, I'll wear a Manchester United shirt.
Oh, wow! Exciting!
Are you a Liverpool fan?
Yep.
Well, that's pretty sad.
That's you're very brave. You're very brave.
Steven, why are you laughing? You literally support Arsenal, man.
Do you hear that talk?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like me trying to wear a Tottenham shirt. Fucking hell.
Sorry, I had to just restart the computer.
Chris, please tell Talk what you just said. Please repeat.
He was there yesterday. It was because of him I placed it. If England reach the finals, I will wear a Man United shirt and an Arsenal shirt.
Oh, you only said Man United. Sounds good.
I am that confident. I will buy an Arsenal shirt. And
hold on, you better go out. You better get on Amazon now, right, and get it ordered, mate.
By the way, just saying, but I'm going to remind everyone of a great debate we had. But if Karim Benzema scores a hat trick, he's definitely going to be better than Thierry Henry.
Not again.
Yes. I agree, mate. I agree, Matteo. I agree.
Yeah.
Karim Benzema with a Euro is definitely greater than Thierry Henry.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thierry Henry couldn't even carry Arsenal to a Champions League, man.
No.
I mean, truthfully, they kind of got robbed against Barcelona in 06, but it was kind of a robbery in 2006.
Yeah, it's sad that Arsenal have the same amount of Champions League finals as Tottenham.
We've got two more groups to go through, everybody. I'm just going to add up the last.
Sure.
Even if you want to plug into the teams of the last two groups, I'll add the stream back up again.
The best group for the end.
On here. Thank you as well, Stephen, so much. I know you're feeling poorly, mate, and you're a trooper.
That's an interesting group E.
Yeah, Poland, Slovakia, Spain, Sweden. That does sound tough to me.
I think Slovakia will definitely finish bottom, though. They have a shit team.
I'm telling you guys, but Spain could genuinely finish third or even fourth.
I looked at Slovakia's squad today, and it's better than I thought it was. Wait, let me check.
Yeah, Slovakia, it's actually...
They have a good goalkeeper.
Decent.
They have Dubravka from Newcastle in goal.
Yeah, it's not
Then
that
they have
bad.
Skriniar from Inter at the back.
Yeah.
He's great. They have...
he's not great. He's excellent.
He's amazing. He's one of the best centre backs in the world, man.
He's not. Yeah, he's one of the best, if not the best centre back in the world. So.
And then they have Marek Hamšík on the midfield.
He's old.
Decent Bundesliga player.
He's okay. Yeah, he's okay.
It's a decent side.
How's Suslov grown again?
I still think they will finish fourth, but it's a decent side.
Stephen, the team for Slovakia there at all, by any chance? Just
give me a bit. I was on the Spain one.
I've got to put Spain second off first.
We'll do Spain at the end because they're probably the best team out of the whole lot. So there we go. Not necessarily, but they on paper maybe.
Why do you hate Spain this much, man?
Because We're going to talk about it, but Spain, there's a lot of things to talk about.
I know, man. Marcelo hates Spain.
Suslov is actually pretty
Yeah,
decent.
actually, but there's more than that.
Suslov.
They have a decent team. Like the attackers are a bit unknown, but
Yeah.
the Bosnian guy is pretty decent, I think.
They don't have many good players up front, do they?
Not really, but they have Hamšík, and he always shows up in a Slovakian kit.
Yeah, they'll be more defensive, don't you think? They're going to
Yeah, they have the best one of the best centre backs in the world. Why wouldn't they?
Yes.
But would that pay off for a team? Like, if you're just playing defensive and you're not ever attacking, you haven't got a attack, then
I think they will play a bit the same like Switzerland, but they're worse.
Way worse, yeah.
Like they have a decent defense, same with Switzerland, but the midfield is worse and attacking.
It's gonna be another one of those very hardworking teams. And, yeah.
Stephen, pull up Sweden for us if you can, mate. Let's have a little look at them.
I like the Swedish squad. They're pretty decent. The only thing shaky is at the back with Victor Lindelof leading the back line.
I really hope they do well.
As long as he ain't got Maguire next to him, he might be all right. I don't know.
No.
That's the other way around. It's the other way around, isn't it?
Yeah, they have two clowns on the pitch, Pontus Jansson and Victor Lindelof. It's not going to end great, is it?
They have a good attack.
Yeah, they have a decent attack.
Kulusevski.
Kulusevski.
Has Ibrahimovic pulled out now completely?
Sorry?
He did rejoin the international camp at some point this season, didn't he? And then he came back out again.
Zlatan is injured.
There you go.
Zlatan is not playing, yeah.
He's not. Yeah, he's gone. He is gone.
They have Isak.
I don't think he would have started. I think Isak would have started.
I don't really see the mini Sweden hype. Like I don't see them as definitely better than Slovakia.
Yeah. I see them better than Slovakia. They actually have good attackers.
Yes, I agree with you, but not objectively better, right?
I mean, you never know. This group is confusing.
Yeah, completely. Well, even Spain, there's so much to talk about.
Spain, if they didn't have that defense, I would definitely give them the possibility of finishing third or fourth. But they have a very good defense.
Let's have a look at
very good. Yes,
let's have a look at the Spanish team there, mate. Yeah, let's see what
Spain. The issue is in the manager. The manager has an agenda against Real Madrid, and we all know that.
I mean, most of the Real Madrid players have been shit.
No. Nacho definitely deserved the call.
Modric,
Nacho deserved, and it was Busquets who got COVID and then has to go out, and he called a few other players. And why would you call Raúl Albiol and not fucking Sergio Ramos when he's objectively been better?
Even Nacho.
Yeah, but Nacho definitely deserved to be a starter. But this man just hates Real Madrid because he was a Barcelona manager. Though he was a Real Madrid player, but it ended terribly. And yeah, then he became Barcelona manager.
I mean, I don't even mind Sergio Ramos not being there because they have Laporte and Pau Torres, which is one of the best centre back pairings.
Yes, but Nacho should have been there.
Yeah, Nacho should have been. I agree. Nacho, I don't think. I mean, it's understandable why Sergio. I mean, they don't want to be England and take an injured centre back with them, and not fit.
I mean, he is fit. He is fit though. At the moment, he is fit.
He's barely played any games in the past 3 months.
But I agree. But what would you call? He called more than just one player in Raúl Albiol. But what would you call them and not Ramos? When I mean, he's been a staple. Okay, the performances, it's important, etc. There's something else that is important is the history. And Ramos is in history, a big history for them.
I mean, Raúl Albiol,
it's kind of a staple.
He's been very good for Villarreal.
Yes, but
Nacho is way better.
Nacho's way better. That's for sure. And I mean, we kind of have to talk about COVID briefly. What happened with the Spain squad? Because if you guys didn't know, their last game was played by the under-21s. is the under-21 who played the last game and won 4-0, by the way. And it kind of created a huge mess. It's a bit unrelated to the Euros when we think about it. But
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, talk. You got. I know England are like going into a European Championship. You've got to lay off the Vindaloo, mate. You've got to lay off the Vindaloo because it ain't going to do you any good on the loo, is it?
England are shit. I hate England.
Oh,
just read the private chat, everybody, and you'll see why I'm laughing. It's just
so
bizarre.
It will be very interesting to see what Spain do because Busquets indeed got COVID and the whole team is isolating, I think. No.
So Chelsea fan says, "So bloody hell, France or Italy will win the Euro."
No, definitely not Italy.
Definitely not
Italy. No, definitely not Italy. France most likely. They are like the super favorite, but we have to remember what happened in 2002 when after the it was it was in 02 the 02 World Cup when they were like the favorite France and they crushed terribly. The South Korea / Japan World Cup one. That one.
It's going to be. I mean,
France or Argentina the favorite, and both of them did dreadful.
You look at like France and teams like that. When it gets down to the real nitty gritty, when it really, it's getting serious. They've got the ability and the mental capacity to be able to deal with it.
And Deschamps is probably the only great manager, actually, the only great coach in the Euro.
All the Euros managers are so bad.
Yes,
except for a few.
yes. I mean, except for Deschamps, basically.
They have a great defense, they have a great midfield and a great attack.
France, there's nothing wrong. The only question is how Deschamps is gonna play Benzema, Griezmann, and Mbappe. So apparently there was talks about a 4-4-2 with a midfield of Rabiot, Kanté, Pogba, and Griezmann up front.
Do you know if Benzema is fit?
That would who?
Because he fit because he was subbed over injured last week.
Who?
Benzema.
Benzema just got a little knock. He's gonna be fit.
Okay.
Yeah, but
let's have a look, guys. I guess let's have a look to round it off the last group here, and then I Matthew start this off.
To finish about France, the issue in playing Benzema, Griezmann, and Mbappe is you can't play Griezmann on the flank, so you have to resort on a
I wouldn't be surprised if Germany finished bottom of this group.
That's the group of death.
But let me just finish my point. What's going to happen is as fullbacks, France will need some very hardworking ones and good defensively. And okay, Hernandez on the left, that will do. Even though it's not the right Hernandez, should have been Milan Hernandez. But then again, could have been Pavard. There's going to be like Alexander Arnold type of exploit of spaces behind his backs. It's not going to work well. So I don't know how he's going to line up. It's going to be more offensive than before. I mean, Giroud scored 2 goals. Giroud is still great. So there's that. France is the favorite. Right?
Yeah, you know what, I'd say so. Charlie, I've sent the link if you want to come on very quickly. We are on the last group now. Everybody, please do subscribe, share, like, hit the like button. A few more comments before we carry on with Germany, Hungary, Portugal, and France. Hi, Stephen from Anthony Herbert. Ewan Milligan says, Scotland slander in the live chat, clearly not aware that the trophy is coming our way.
You wish.
Would you like to address that, Stephen?
You wish.
Wait, you support an equally shit team.
It's gonna be Gascoigne 96 all over again.
I can't wait till England not going out of the group. I really hope. I'm praying to God. I don't even believe it. I'm praying.
It's coming on. It's coming. Football's coming.
The day you guys, you know what? I'll increase my bet. How can I make it more embarrassing? A United shirt.
I'll tell you what, Chris.
Straight on stream.
You've got to get.
That's inappropriate.
Hold on with lipstick. You've got to write "I love Man United" on your chest and show us.
Lipstick.
Yes, lipstick, then a Manchester United kit and an Arsenal scarf.
Yes, that's it, Sven. We're on the same page, mate. Me and you. I'm coming to Holland, mate.
Can I come?
I know you want to go to Holland for the wrong reasons.
No, for the right reason. For the right reason.
Hold on, Chris.
I love Van Gogh, mate. I really do. He's a great artist.
Yeah. Hold the phone, Chris. I don't partake in such activities.
I will watch every single Man United game and not watch a single Liverpool game next season if England make to the finals.
That's not good enough. No,
it's an addition. It's another clause.
Oh, an addition. Oh, this is stacking up now. You're getting yourself into some serious bother here, mate. And all that's just for England getting to the final. Yeah.
If
they won,
would you?
I kind of hope that they will get to the final now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, another guy who's not too hopeful of England, Charlie's here.
Charlie.
Mate, do you think England will reach the final, Charlie? Well, that's us.
Oh God! Next joke.
Let's be real. The only chance of the World Cup or the Euros coming home is on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you play
as I said yesterday on the Man United agenda, there's more chance of Brazil winning the Euros than us getting to the final.
Oh, now I should go back to them Brazilian comments because that makes sense now. Where are they?
Wait, Charlie, would you join me in wearing a United kit if
No. I'm that
confident, mate. I'm not
never. I'd rather jump off a bridge and never breathe again than wear that.
Hang on, I'm jumping in. There's some comments here about Stephen being too negative about England, and he hasn't been. Have you, Stephen?
No.
I'm negative because
he's been positive about it.
Dylan, mate, I've been slandering England all stream.
No.
What do you think?
Dylan, fucking ban him now. Fucking ban him now.
All right, I've got it.
He doesn't understand. Get him out of my fucking face.
Bro.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Got rid of him.
Dylan,
Get rid of him.
He's gone.
Why?
I don't think England is going far.
From the past, he was on.
Come back to me, Dylan, when you find the evidence, mate.
He's just trolling Stephen, but at least he's trolling you with football and he's not saying anything else, bro. So let's just.
I don't think we can take him serious with the profile picture anyway.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. Sorry there, guy, mate. You tried to startle him, but he hasn't.
Me and Stephen actually have a song about this. Na. Hey, piss off.
Well done.
If England win the Euros, I will sing glory, Man United as well.
Mate, you're just digging yourself a bigger hole.
I am that confident.
Everybody, hang on.
Talk, man. I'll talk all this crap, but you know I would never wear anything Man United.
Yeah.
I would rather burn a Man United kid, but I already know England aren't making the finals.
Just want to say before anybody, hang on. You tried to rumble him. He wasn't being negative about England. Listen back, get your back straight. Everybody else is negative about England, including myself.
What do we expect, Matt, really? We've got Gareth Southgate in the dugout.
The only experience he has is getting
I'd rather have myself in the dugout. I'm 14 years old and never talked to a footballer in my life.
If the Netherlands win the Euros, I'm gonna.
Where's all I'll say is where's Static when you need him?
Tigo, go on. What is it?
What are you saying about that?
What are you saying about winning? It's not going to beat us in that group stage. No.
We're not. It's not coming home. It's not coming home. It's not. Football's never coming home. There we go.
Put you on solo, but we won't go
Do
on
that again, Charlie.
Matt,
Snap.
put Tigo on. He wanted to say something.
Oh, go on then, mate. Where is he?
If,
There
Dennis Berger.
if
Yeah.
the net,
Is there any way I can make it worse for myself?
Yeah,
Any
shut up.
suggestions?
Let Tigo talk.
Wow.
Oh, Tiho.
Gonna say that, Chris.
Oh yeah, man. Tiho has to speak, man. He hasn't spoken anything.
Exactly.
if the Netherlands win the Euros, I'm gonna put a Tottenham Hotspur profile picture on my Instagram for a week.
Bloody hell.
You know what? I'll change my Twitter. I'll put Bruno Fernandes as my profile picture. And on my Instagram, I will post a picture of myself wearing a Man United shirt.
You better find someone is good Photoshop, mate.
Yeah.
I'm here.
So,
You know what? I want to make it even worse.
Stephen.
I will go on a Liverpool fan channel, and I will say Man United are the best club in the world, and Liverpool
no.
are shit.
Well, you don't
What are you doing? Why? Why
England
are you
are
doing this?
that bad.
Let's get back to the group. We are on. We've talked about France a little bit. We've got Germany, Hungary, and Portugal to finish off with here. Look, I don't know what that comment is at the bottom there, James. Thanks for that. He's not swearing at other viewers, is he? And he's allowed to because these are friends of his, and he's allowed to say whatever he wants in that regard.
No. You don't understand the fuck. Oh, James 69 as well. Yeah. Oh no, you get rid of him now.
Gone.
You start having to go about my health. Get out of here.
Nah. Hey. Piss off.
We don't do trollers.
Well, you got trolled by a 14-year-old kid. How do you feel now, man?
Thanks for the comments and thanks for liking the channel. At least you're saying you like the channel. But these people are a part of this channel. They're my friends, and we love talking about.
You know my man Halil in the comments saying Hungary to top the group. I agree with him. Hungary will top the group. Shows like
Hungary are
masterclass.
missing their best players, so Hungary gonna finish fourth. So, this group is kind of wrapped. There's
a bigger chance.
They're gonna be hungry for some points because they're not getting any in this group.
They'll still get more points than England.
Stephen, bro, can you show them the middle finger for me, please? Thank you.
It's gonna be France, Portugal, Germany, and
Stop off and stop bullying Stephen on my streams, everybody.
But I wouldn't be surprised if Germany finished bottom as well.
Remember him in 2018 World Cup.
Germany are dreadful. Germany are shocking.
Right. Where the bloody hell are we, Stephen? We were looking at teams. Germany. Haven't looked at Germany, have we? Have I got to add your stream again?
We're going into Germany right now. Mathieu, your time to shine, mate.
They might have one of the best players in the world, but their manager is shit.
Germany, Stephen. Germany.
Yeah.
Oh, Portugal.
Yeah, we'll do Portugal at the end because they were the winners of the last one, so we should leave them to the end.
Yeah.
Now, Hungary, do you agree that there's nothing to say about them? They're missing their best player. They're missing their best player.
Stephen, what are you thinking about the Germany squad, mate? Anything that catches your eye there? I know it's not Tinder. I'm not trying to say in that sort of respect, but I just mean like any players that you like.
That midfield looks deadly. You've got it. Kimmich.
I've matched with Lee Sane.
Like Sane as well. Gundogan, he's had a great season.
If Germany are going to win the World Cup next year with this team.
Think so?
Hansi Flick with this team is going to do wonders.
Maybe not on the first shot, but she's going.
They will eventually win one.
Yeah, probably.
Probably
they would need a striker though, like a proper striker. Because let's agree that Werner.
Volland is not good enough.
Yeah, let's agree that Werner is shit. But
yeah,
he does great runs, but who to get the goals?
I feel sorry for Werner though. I mean, like that's difficult. Like leaving RB Leipzig.
Yes. And he had an excellent season before leaving, but still.
I think Arsenal are going to get him next. They like Chelsea rejects, don't they? Sorry.
Yeah, when Werner turns 30, or like why not 31, I guess.
No, Germany have a great team, but it just does they basically everything that Joachim Löw built up until now, after banning Müller and company, Müller and co. Basically, what he tried to do a rebuild, which completely failed, and calling them back, Müller, Massimos, etc. It just kind of, in my opinion, broke the dressing room. Not in a way that the elders don't like the youngers and vice versa, but like it just kind of shows that yes, I can't make it work myself. So it's just the confidence you can have as a coach. It's not there anymore. So if the coach doesn't trust himself anymore, doesn't trust his system, it's gonna show in his player and the performance of his team. So I don't know if you get my point, but what I mean basically is Germany will play without any confidence, without any certitude. So they're not gonna make it. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere.
Just want to shout out a few more comments in before we get on to the last couple of teams. I think it's obviously Portugal and not sure how Germany will do. I feel Low might get tactics.
Yeah, I agree with him. I agree with this. And mate, you're right. He's gonna get it wrong.
Efan says like Preferas tournament. I think I know what he's saying there.
The previous tournaments, maybe.
Previous, yes, what I thought. I was like,
yes.
Yeah, okay,
Germany and France will get through.
It was a good tournament. It was a really good one. Germany and France.
No, I mean the thing is, Portugal can be extremely shit, but there's so much quality, and there's quality that still works a bit. Like Germany, there's quality.
Sometimes they might produce a disaster class. Sometimes they play very well.
And even then, what is a disaster class for Portugal? A 0-0. They're never getting battered like 3-0. Whereas Germany got absolutely shut out by a shitty Spain squad.
Yeah.
Do we remember that? 6-0 against a weak Spain squad. That is shocking.
Ferran Torres, masterclass.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris gonna cry now. That's a shame.
Yeah. I'm gonna cry now.
Anya, should we move on to
yeah, I'm just going to go through these quick comments because then we'll end straight at the end. I had the winner last time, Portugal. I won 150. Efan, yes or close A type. And Ewan, the last message on here says, "Hey, Gundogan is average at best, but have you heard of Motherwell?"
Whoa.
Different quality. There's levels to this game. There is levels to this game. Talk to me. Tell me.
There's a Manchester City fan here.
Yeah, show to me.
Go on, talk to me. Go on, tell me. What's he saying there?
Gundogan is average at best. Have you heard of Motherwell, Mark Stephen O'Donnell? Different quality.
Terry
There's levels to this game. No, I don't know.
Did he even make to the score? Did he make the score when scored?
Get out. I'm on a joke.
Don't go, Ewan. What you want to do is smash this share and like. Thank you.
See myself.
I know. I do not really know.
I like this.
Ewan.
Terry Tim,
talk to me.
Let's
I've
please.
got a fridge freezer, right? Philips, 1972. Not a mark on it. I'll take €45, and I'll even drop it.
How can you? Are you? How old are you? If you have a 1972 freezer,
Chris, shut up. Talk to me.
Right, we got to fit Matthew's right. We got to get on with Hungary, Portugal. Right, we got to look at them and the French team. So let's start with France first, Stephen. If you still got it there and you don't.
Didn't
mind.
we finish France?
Yeah, we did France.
We've done France. Sorry,
Yeah.
let's look at Portugal. Sorry,
It's just Portugal. You're talking a bit about Portugal.
I don't think we need to
Portugal.
But there's not much either to say about Portugal.
They have
just
a
say
great
that
team.
I don't like how what's the name of the manager again? I can't.
Santos, Fernando Santos.
Thank you. Fernando Santos, I don't like how he usually set up his midfield. Though, like, he's getting better. Like, who it's Danilo Pereira, and I don't remember the other that I really dislike. Can you go through the midfielders, please?
Renato Sanchez.
Ruben Neves?
No.
Ruben
Go through the midfielders. Willy Carvalho. Willy Carvalho. Those two, he used to play those two together, and I just
Danilo and Carvalho is such a. Sometimes he plays Danilo and Carvalho.
Danilo and Carvalho is just
so bad.
Both of them are so shit. They are no technique whatsoever. Not good passes. Defensively, it's pretty average. And like up front, my concern is playing Diogo Jota, Joao Felix, Cristiano Ronaldo, etc. All those players together, they can't work together. Like Cristiano Ronaldo is alone up there making runs and nobody passes the ball to him. Joao Felix, Diogo Jota, and Bruno Fernandes, they kind of all playing in the same zone, so all going in the center, right behind the attacker. So it's not working well. But like the last game, Bruno Fernandes, like it was better. It was better, way better. Bruno Fernandes
they played Israel with a shit defense. So
yes, but then again, you could see the class in Fernandes, and I think if he gets the role of being the main man organizing the game, rather than Joao Felix, Portugal can actually work well. Like Joao Felix.
The thing is, I don't like Fernando Santos as a manager. I don't rate him much.
No, he's bad. He's very bad. But like, there's kind of a protection around him because every Portuguese like, but he won us the Euro.
And that was one of the worst ways to win the Euros. I think they finished third.
Yes, but no, but I agree with you. But even then, it's not a valid point. Like it's not because you won a Euro. Like Di Matteo won a Champions League with Chelsea. Is Di Matteo a great coach? No, he isn't. So that's kind of my point with it.
Yeah. Anybody else got to say anything about Portugal? That they were the last winners of the competition, and they, I feel, on paper, have a better team than they did last time round. So
yeah. I mean, last time they won it was daylight robbery, though.
But I would say last time there wasn't all those issues in the cohesion like we have now, because there was no Joao Felix, there was no Bruno Fernandes, there was no all those players playing together at the same position. So
yeah, they have a similar play style, so I think they have an issue with like sorting out a perfect trio of attackers.
Yeah, last time it was really a group of men. As I said previously many times, was a group of men working together, hard working for each other, great and a lot of energy, good work rate. Now it's different. Like it's a stacked team, all right. I agree, but then again, the cohesion that there used to be isn't there anymore, and that's kind of a concern. But defensively, it's solid. Great goalkeeper. It's just transitioning midfield and attack is very, very odd. And that's about it. For me, that wraps up my view on the Euro.
Well, yeah, I think we'll wrap it up from there. I mean, unless anybody else wants to say anything, I know Talk was just about to jump in there.
No, yeah, I was just going to say, I think Matteo summed it up quite well there, to be honest.
Can I ask you one question?
Yes, Sven. I'm going to put you on solo as well. Go on.
Who do you think is who's going to be like a breakout player who surprises everyone?
Skinfade Gascoigne.
Gascoigne?
I said Skinfade Gascoigne.
Oh, right.
Shut up, Charlie.
Sasa Karadzic, the Austrian.
I would say Kakir, the Turkish keeper. He's so good.
I'm going to say Bellingham. I'm going to say Bellingham, like what Chris said. I think he'll be one of the youngest players in the tournament.
Drew, I'm going to say Adams for Scotland.
When he scores a last minute winner against England, you say.
I'm gonna say Robert Skov from Denmark.
Okay. What about you, Matthew? Who's gonna be?
Sasa Karadzic, the Austrian forward.
Okay, cool.
Had a great season with Stuttgart.
Ticho?
I'd say Jurgen Timber for the Netherlands.
Okay. Oh, Chris.
I would say
the Turkish
Dominic Lukovic, the Croatian keeper. Yes.
Okay. Stephen.
He's great.
Standout player who you think is going to be like, wow, we need to get him, or like he's something
more like a surprise.
Yeah. Player.
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. Jack Grealish.
Jack Grealish, yeah. Okay. Talk. Did you say yours as well?
Yeah, I said Adams for Scotland.
I thought you were joking. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
No, are you taking him? You taking the Michael, mate?
I thought you were taking the Michael, but no, we're not. We're taking the Adams. Adams.
And I tell you something, Stephen. Right. Let me tell you this. Right. He's never been to London in his life. He don't even know where it is. He thinks it's down near Cornwall. Right. Now, I'm going to come down there.
Supposed to be an Arsenal fan. If he does.
He's never been. He don't even know where it is, mate. Right. Closest he's been to London is the Queen's Crest on a packet of biscuits. That's about it. Right. We'll have none more of that talk from you, Stephen. All right, Russell?
I've got a question for you, Talk.
Well, Charlie, hang on. We got to ask you who you think your outstanding player is going to be in this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Grealish.
Oh, bloody hell.
How is that going to be surprised? Everyone expects him to do good.
It'll be a surprising one, Charlie.
Chris.
What?
Cressima. Serious answers. Breakout player. I think yours is a good shout, to be fair, Matt. Jude Bellingham.
Yeah, I think so. Just being young.
I love Jude Bellingham.
But how much? Hold on. That's something right. How much playing time is he really going to get?
A lot.
You never know. It's a Southgate. You never.
No.
Sorry. He should get it. Talk. He's been in the Champions League like a whole year and Dortmund in the cups.
And he's impressed on the last few friendlies.
Right. And he's stuck United as well.
Rice, Mount, Kane, Rashford, Sterling. Where does he fit in? Where does he fit in there? Tell me where he fits in.
Mount.
Central defence midfielder.
Rice.
Yeah, but you can put him up a little bit further, I think. He could be...
He's not going to play a double pivot, or I don't think he's going to play a double pivot.
He's going to play a double pivot. He loves playing a double pivot.
Well, if he does, then I ain't even bothering watching it because we'll get slapped.
Yeah, he's having it. He's not having it. He's not
we could play 12 players. We'd still get slapped.
Why? I don't know why England fans give themselves hope. Just set yourself up for disappointment. So
I'm not giving myself hope. I'm wearing this shirt because I didn't get any use out of it. So
I'm talking about talk.
Who's on the back, by the way, Matt?
We're going to the final, mate. I'm selling you, Chris, mate. You don't know what I'm talking about. Kid.
Oh,
we're going to the final.
Ledley King, eat your heart out. No, I'm joking.
By the way, if England reach the finals, I'm disappearing from the face of the earth. You will never find me.
Oh, what a surprise. Setting you up for all these days just to go disappearing for 2 months after we win the
Hold on. Yeah, I think that Chris's internet's about to go down for 2 months, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm in Dubai, mate. It's a desert, you know.
Guys, I think we should wrap it up there. Shout out your social medias. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Please do hit the like, share, subscribe. Even if you feel a little bit frigid and you think I just can't push that button, you can. It's easy, and
it's free.
Please do tune in to everybody that's on this channel as well, because they do their own channels and we will shout them out right now. I just want to shout out a couple of more comments before we do that. Kai Lindstrom, who's from Finland, says Finland last 8 games against Belgium, 4 wins, 4 draws, no losses. We will go through at least 3 in group. It's good stats. They are, if they're true stats, they're true stats. Bigs up Finland. Is class for us. Good stream, Matt. Big up to you in the panel. Big up to everybody. And lovely Lily from Colombia in Cali. Big up to you. Thank you so much. Mi amor. Mi amor. Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's go and ask everybody their social media, starting off with that kind, lovely Parisian man, Matthew.
So you can find me on footballviewer.me on Google or on Instagram at football.viewer, and I post content about history mostly, news as well, politics and geopolitics, economy, all regarding football. So there's no reason not to follow me already.
Yeah.
Thank you, mate.
As for the follow account on Instagram.
Yeah, man, football viewer, isn't it?
Yeah, football viewer.
Go check him out, mate. Honestly, this guy knows everything about football.
The second best account on Instagram.
He doesn't know a lot about hats, though, even though it's a bloody brilliant hat.
It's a brilliant hat. It's a bit hot. You can find me on Instagram as well. It's football, footy community, like next to my name. I also post mainly historical stuff.
He's a history merchant. He doesn't do anything else.
Sounds like a Scouser then, Chris.
Dinosaur.
And I'm almost at the.
I mean, you have a lack of it.
Hold
don't
on,
you, Charlie?
Hold on. Let him speak. Come on.
Sorry.
200 more for the 2K, so we're on the grind.
Yes.
Well done. Big up, Sven.
Big up, Sven, mate. Big up. Love chatting to you.
No, really pins him up.
Burkamp. Oh, I mean, Teacher in the house here. Teacher, where can we find you?
Yeah, mate, you can find me on Tico Shitposts on Instagram. Don't really have any much else to say. Love being on stream again.
Thank you, mate. We love having you on too, mate. Really do. Chris, I mean, where can we find you apart from, like, in Argentina, in Brazil, in Japan, Australia, all over the world? Anyways, the man that does
I'm Mr. Worldwide, mate. You can find me anywhere.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So I'll be on this great channel, Football United TV, always. SVT TV as well. And I will be... I mean, you can find me on Twitter, ChrisLFC66, if you want to. Yeah, that's all.
And Chris, they got to tune into our show on Saturday, right?
Copa America. We're gonna try and have some great guests on.
What time?
7 p.m.
Oh, that's...
Is that right, Chris?
Yep.
That's
be there. We will be discussing all the squads with actual South American fans.
Yes.
As well.
That's an hour before the Belgium-Russia game, right?
Yeah, perfect then. We're only going to go for an hour. I mean, I know this went over a little bit, but there is no football on, so I thought we're okay right now.
Okay.
And it's very hard to discuss like every single team and
well, Copa America only has 10 teams, so
exactly. So that'll be 3 hours then. No, I'm joking. Stephen,
you can find me on SVT TV.
Stephen,
big up, Stephen.
Love you, man. I know you're feeling ill,
you
bro.
You can find Stephen on SVT TV, the greatest channel on YouTube.
There you go.
Yes, big up, Stephen.
Raise awareness for liver disease. Okay, it really is important. And if you like your Formula One, you like Arsenal, and not a lot of you probably will like Arsenal, so I just say Formula One. If you like Formula One, you like Lewis Hamilton, then go check out SVT TV.
Yeah, he defends Lewis Hamilton like he's the next coming of Jesus Christ.
And if you like Max Verstappen, still go to his channel.
No, go check it out for Arsenal as well. I know I'm a bitter rival in that one. Sorry, Stephen. Didn't mean to.
Talk MU's next, man. I think.
If you think Benzema is greater than Thierry Henry, don't follow him though.
Yeah, he might go mad.
Stephen got that. Yeah, Stephen's channel is great. Go check it out. Arsenal fans, football fans in general, Formula One fans, please, and anyone who just wants to help out with raising awareness and doing a good thing for charity, please go and check out their channel. Talk as well, who is also a part of helping out Stephen and getting that together. Where can we find you, mate?
Yeah, on Twitter at iTalkMU, SVT TV, Football United TV, the Man United Agenda, Rich Sports, Dugout Daily. I also want to say as well to those people who continue to want to come in and try and cause a problem for Stephen, just listen, just stop, because I'm sick of scraping you off the bottom of your shoe, mate. I'm sick of scraping off the bottom of my shoe. So just leave it out. Go and find something else to do for your time. Something more positive.
Talk, you know what we say. Ignore the hate. They hate that.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
I don't get it. How can you be so sad to make time to hate on a person trying to do something good for them?
Because some people won't fucking shut up about shit they don't know.
Exactly. But we won't carry on with that here because we know.
Let's forget it. And it was a great stream, guys.
It was.
We're
not
But
finished.
it's time for Charlie to promote his
Mr. I'm going to be up to 2 million subscribers in about 5 years. Charlie, really?
Mr. All About Banter, someone said.
Yeah.
Find him on Dugout Daily.
Yeah, you can find me at MTFC Hibs on Twitter and Dugout Daily on YouTube.
Big up, big up. Well said, Sven, by the way. Well said, mate.
Yeah, well said. And look, like, I think just to go on what Talk was saying about trolling and that, you don't have to do that. Like, the constructive talk is always good. If you want to
try it, you push me that far, I'll drop everything on you.
Bro.
And let's see how everyone feels.
I've got it, bro. Don't worry. Look.
Calm down.
I'll bring the whole fucking Twitter to a standstill.
Hold on.
Look, listen, calm. Look,
no, I'm saying this is a warning.
No, Stephen.
I'm saying it's a warning, mate.
No, Stephen.
They push me that far, I will drop everything on them.
Bro.
Hold on.
Bro, gotta. Hang on. Look, there are going to be people that do that all the time. I get it myself, and I know a lot of other people do get it too. We're just trying to make good content. We're trying to help out Stephen do what he wants to do, and everybody else as well. That's the main importance. If you want to be a part of any channel and just have good talk about football, then you're more than welcome. Just stop the trolling, stop the bullying, stop the hatred, stop the racism, stop the homophobic agendas, stop the sexism, and let's just get on with each other, right? We've got the Euros coming up. Like, this should bring people together, and so should every other competition in sport and music and everything else. So please, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Share, like, subscribe, and go and follow everybody else. Stephen, you're backed by everybody here. Hang on, Charlie.
Just quickly, over the last year, we've been more apart than ever before, and you just giving hate comments isn't really helping, so just stop.
Yeah. On a more positive note, can I just say Sunil Chhetri is better than Messi in international football.
You're pulling up a debate when we're trying to win here, Chris. Bloody hell.
Just Chris.
That's like throwing
he has more international goals than
that's throwing a spanner in the works, though, mate. You make me stay on for another hour. I'm not going to do it. Save it. You can make a show out of that. Everybody
you might as well say Shea Adams is better than Kane if you say things like that.
Oh, don't spend. You're like someone at a pub who's someone's about to leave, and you go, "I've got you a pint, though, mate."
No, I'm joking, mate.
You got to stay.
I got Miss Mill.
Frank de Boer is a better manager than Deschamps.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Please smash the like and subscribe, everybody. Go and follow everybody else, and ignore the haters, and go and enjoy and live life. I'm going to shout out hello, Melina, to one more. Hello, everyone on the big panel. Hello, everybody on the panel. Big up yourselves and big up everyone in the chat. Thank you, Mel. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad to see you. I will message you today because it's been a couple of weeks actually. Right, we've got to finish off there. Thank you, everybody, for coming in, especially
join us for the Copa America stream coming up soon.
Yes,
as well.
Saturday, 7 p.m. Copa America, because that is going on at the same time as the Euros, and we will be talking about it every single week. Until then, until Saturday for the Copa America, take care and have a bloody brilliant weekend and enjoy the football tomorrow. Who we've got, everybody? Who have we got tomorrow?
Turkey, Italy.
Buongiorno. That's good. Buongiorno. Arrivederci. Ciao.
Ciao.
Oh, grazie if you're from Naples.
Bye, everybody.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.